Hello, I'm Linnea, and today we're going to look at collaborative programs. And these include programs that are free and accessible through the internet, and some of the names you might recognize: Google Docs, Ethernet, and Box.net, and there's many others. We're going to mostly focus today on Google Docs. And the reason we're doing that is because you can access Google Docs right through your BingleWeb connection in Gmail. Let's get started. Let's begin from the Gmail page. Here's our Gmail page for Idaho State University, and what we want to do is go to the upper left corner and select Documents. This brings us to the front page of Google Docs, and you can see there's a list in the middle of the page that shows me what documents I already have loaded. If your page area here is blank, then that just means you haven't gotten started yet. But before we go any further, I want to show you something that's really fun. This is a tutorial that will help teach you all about Google Docs. So if we click here in the upper right corner called Help, we see the page changes. It goes to the actual Google site. Okay, it says Get Help with Google Docs and Google Apps Docs. But here's the one you want to choose, Video Overview. So I'm going to click that and we'll go through just the very first of that.
After completing this module, you should be able to describe the benefits of Google Docs, perform basic functions, and locate additional features that may be useful to you.
By clicking the lower right-hand corner screen, you can see the two arrows here, and this just advances you through the tutorial at your own speed. So if you have some questions, or if you want to go backwards and have some more information, start again, it's easy. Just click the blue arrow and you can go backwards and move through the tutorial at your own speed. It covers all the basics of what Google Docs can do and how to do them. Let's go back to our Google Docs page. Here we are on our basic page, and you can see that I have a few documents here in the middle, and we'll open one just for fun to show you that it opens in a screen that you'll recognize as just a word processing type screen. This is one of the templates that is available on Google Docs, and if you've used word processing programs before, you will find a lot of similarities in the tools that are available in the top menus along the upper left corner. For instance, if you wanted to print the document, they'd be in the normal place under File. You want to start a new document, you go to the New, Document, Presentations, Spreadsheets, Form Drawings, and here's where the templates are found. If you want to open an existing document, upload into the program so that you can see a document that you have already created in another program and want to share, this is where you go to upload it. Same goes for Edit, View, Insert. For instance, you could insert a comment into your document. But first you would need to select where you would like to comment. So say I was here on my resume and I wanted to highlight this to make changes. I would highlight the spaces, come back here to Insert, click Comment, and you notice that it changes color and puts another comment out here to the side along with my name already in place. So I could insert the comment that I wanted to have read by the next person. Insert new information. Now I know that that will be highlighted, and then when the next person comes in to collaborate on the document, they can go there and see my comments or directions. Moving back up to the menus, we have the Insert, and now we have Format, and that of course helps you deal with what's on the page already. Okay, and Tools, Table, Help, all the normal things that you would expect to find when you're working on a document. Let's talk about sharing for just a minute before we end. And the first thing you need to see is that there are different settings to say for who is going to be able to view your document. This document right now is set on anyone with the link. And this means that I have already preset this, that I have not made it private, but anyone that I send that link to that can then get into the document. Okay, how do we do that? We go here to the upper corner where it says Share. We bring the drop-down menu down and we click on Sharing Settings. And at this point I can choose. Right now I've got myself set as the owner. I can make changes to that, and I can say public on the web, anyone with the link, which is what I prefer for this case, all of Idaho State University, people at the university with the link, or private. And these are the different choices that I can have. So for right now, we're going to go back to just the screen that shows me with the document. I have not added anyone else into the document at this point, but I can do so by just clicking here and adding in the email names. So I could actually click this and enter into my contacts, and I can choose from all the different people in my contact list to add into that space. I can then assign the permissions and editing rights to each of those that I include into my list. As soon as I have my list populated, I can click Share. It's just about as easy as that. If there's more questions that you have about how to operate some of the features that Google Docs presents, I strongly recommend that you go into the Help menu again and look through their library of tutorials. There's quite a few. There's a lot of tutorials that are only a minute long or less, and they go through just one item at a time, and so you can specify exactly what you wanted to learn at that lesson. That's it for now. Thank you for listening, and I hope you're going to try Google Docs.